Hi, this is Dr. C on ChiTV, and we're here at the 2010 CHFA Expo West, and I'm here with the one and only Sam Graci.
And you know, the one and only goes to Corey Hawley too, because I like to say this, and I mean this, because I've known Corey Hawley for 25 years. There are very few people who have the integrity to do the research, to find the final answers, without having any kind of influence because of personal preferences. And Corey Hawley's one of those few rare people that does that definitive type of research to find the real truth, the real knowledge, and then he loves to share it with everybody. So I honor and respect this man and Tracy, who's got the camera in her hand, for doing the same thing. They've chiseled their body to perfection. They've kept their mind sharp. They've got their hearts open. They're spiritually alive, and they're examples of what life should be.
Need I say more? Now, Sam, tell me and tell everybody that story that you told me about Harvey Diamond, because it was just a treasure.
Yeah, you know, I started making Greens Plus. I used to do all the work for Julian Whitaker, Dr. Julian Whitaker in the United States, Life Extension in the United States, and I made a lot of supplements for different companies, but I wanted just to go to natural foods and to make something that you could drink and reconstitute that was just made of natural foods. So I developed Greens Plus, but I was unknown. I'd spent all my money. I sold my house. I had nothing at all. And I went to a little show in Florida, and I had a little weenie 5-foot booth, and I was making some Greens Plus samples, and Harvey Diamond, this is 25 years ago, so Harvey Diamond was the biggest name in nutrition at the time, and he came by with an entourage of about 40 people, 30 people that were following him. And he's just on the way by, grabbed a Greens Plus and kept walking. I didn't know who he was, and he drank it, and about a minute later he came back and said, "Excuse me, could I have a full serving of that?" I said, "Certainly." So I made him a full serving, and off he went again. So he came back about 20 minutes later. He says, "Who are you and what is this?" And I said, "Well, who are you?" And he said, "I'm Harvey Diamond." He said, "That, I feel the results of that. It's wonderful. I feel it in my body." We became instant friends. But it's wonderful when you're unknown and your integrity's out there and somebody comes by and acknowledges it from what they feel, right?
What about that person who maybe is in that same exact spot, but they don't have that self-esteem and they don't have that clarity? What's your advice to them?
That, you know, to believe in what we do and have the integrity and honesty to perfect what we do and just do the best what we can do. And I think nature responds accordingly to what we're prepared to put out. A lot of us don't have the self-esteem to believe in ourselves. I think we have to believe in ourselves for nature to accept us full-heartedly, or else we're not quite open, and nature's always open to us, right? God's always open to us, but sometimes we fail to be open ourselves.
Isn't that true? And just very quickly, why should people take their green stuff?
Well, simply to help the pH, right? It's all about the more activity we do, the more acids we create. Our body is designed to be alkaline by design, but acidic by function. So all the functions create acids, the byproduct of metabolism, and we exhale most of them as carbon dioxide and exhale the water out of carbonic acid, the main acid we make, and so it's broken down to water and to carbon dioxide. So the whole reason for exhaling is simply to get rid of acids. So when we go to a more alkaline diet, we help our body, and our body doesn't need to work as hard to try to balance all of the acids from our diet. Before 1945, the American Medical Association shows that only 22% of us died from cancer, cardiovascular disease, stroke, and diabetes combined. Today it's 95%. Since 1945, the only thing we changed, our genes didn't change since 1945. We changed our lifestyle. We took on more stress, which is cortisol, which is very acidifying, and we have more elevated insulin, which is acidifying. So we've acidified our body, so our internal chemistry is no longer natural. So we have to return back to a natural basis.
What's the website, Sam?
It's genuinehealth.com.
Fantastic. Sam, thanks for being the pioneer and the master that you are.
Oh, well, I adore and I love you and Tracy.
I love you too, man.
Love the beautiful human being you are.
Right on.
And I trust and love you in every way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. This is Dr. C on ChiTV, and remember, there is no life without Chi.